let us not lose sight of what the cold hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed.
Recent reports claim that Beyoncé might be facing legal trouble for allegedly helping to cover up crimes linked to Diddy. The controversy started after Diddy was arrested on serious charges, including racketeering and trafficking. Now, attention is turning to people who may be connected to him, with Beyoncé being one of the names mentioned. Some critics and conspiracy theorists believe she may have helped protect him from facing the
And not only Beyoncé, but a lot of other celebrities as well. So listen, Diddy, as soon as he was arrested and thrown in jail, the celebrities that had any type of association with him are in the public's eye of the hurricane. They're in the eye of the storm. And, you know, a lot of people have decided to unfollow a lot of these celebrities. In just the month of September, Beyoncé lost close to 1 million followers. And it's said to be believed that in the past few months, she has lost over 4 million followers. I do believe that there's a lot of darkness. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens in Hollywood. Not saying Beyonce's part of it, but I'm saying that I do believe that a lot of celebrities are part of some fucking scary shit. You put whoever celebrity you want to associate to that comment, that's on you. But for me, I do believe that these things
Jaguar Wright, a former singer known for speaking out against the music industry, has been leading the charge with these accusations. She's been vocal for years about Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé, claiming they'd been involved in shady activities. In a recent interview with Piers Morgan, Wright even called Jay-Z and Beyoncé monsters, suggesting they'd been complicit in Diddy's alleged wrongdoings.
He doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucien Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous, and everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's the Judas.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy.
Wright also claimed that there are victims who are ready to speak out against Beyoncé and Jay-Z, but so far, there's no solid evidence to back up her accusations. Her statements have caused a lot of debate, especially among conspiracy theorists, but none of the claims have been proven.
We'll see if those names ultimately come out or not. You know, I think that when it comes to a situation like the feds, cooperating is a very big thing. And I think if Diddy cooperates and gives up some big names of actual crimes that they committed, that'd be a way of actually, you know, lessening the amount of time that he does, or possibly even walking away.
I mean, what had you heard about Diddy over the years? Obviously, people knew he had parties, they knew he was a big rap star and so on, but the nature of this kind of thing. I mean, I'm asking because when I watched, for example, I met Diddy a couple of times. He was always perfectly charming to me.
Critics have started looking back at old interviews and moments between Beyoncé and other industry figures, like Aaliyah, to suggest there might be something more troubling going on. For example, Beyoncé once interviewed Aaliyah on the red carpet, celebrating her success. What seemed like a harmless moment is now being questioned by conspiracy theorists, who wonder if Beyoncé knew about or was somehow involved in the tragic events surrounding Aaliyah's death. These theories tie into a larger suspicion that stars like Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Diddy might use extreme methods to remove competition in the music world.
What's up, what's up? This is Beyoncé on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah. How you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you again.
You too. She's just looking fabulous. What are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Gucci shoes, Gucci. Got a little Indian jewelry working.
Oh, that is hot. All right.
You.
Now, you've been working it with these movies. Were you nervous?
Very nervous, but I'm real happy. It's something I've wanted for a long time, so to finally make that transition, it's great.
What are you looking forward to seeing?
Tonight?
Tonight, yes.
I want to see D'Angelo perform.
Girl, I'm with you because you know he's fine.
He's fine. He's hot.
All right, back to you, sister.
As a result of these accusations, Beyoncé has reportedly lost millions of followers on social media in the past month. Both fans and critics have taken to her accounts, demanding justice for Aaliyah and questioning her alleged role in covering up for Diddy. Many people have posted comments accusing Beyoncé of helping Diddy and being involved in questionable activities behind the scenes.
Is anyone gonna talk about the fact that Beyoncé allegedly lost 1 million followers the past 30 days? You have 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Girl, 1 million. Let me tell you something, girl. Let's just say allegedly on this one, but like, I never thought I would see the day of anybody publicly disliking Beyoncé. I mean, isn't that shit illegal? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're supposed to not like Beyoncé. But the fact that people are associating Beyoncé to Diddy and literally showing it in the masses, because according to some TikTok videos, she's allegedly lost 4 to 5 million followers within the past few months. But this is just September. So the past 30 days, she has an average of losing allegedly 35,000 followers a day. I don't know, but let me tell you something. This whole Diddy legal mess is going to be so big, and it's going to drag a lot of our favorite celebrities down. And the worst part is, girl, if they don't speak out now about certain situations that they may have seen Diddy do, when he takes a stand, it's gonna be too late, girl. I would just listen. If you are a celebrity out there that attended the white parties and you've seen crazy shit go down, you know, I would probably talk about it, but I'm sure a lot of celebrities are also scared because allegedly he's blackmailing a lot of people. So I don't know, girl, but anyways, I would never thought I would see the day of Beyoncé losing not even 1 follower.
Beyoncé has lost 5 million followers because we know she knows. And look, obviously she still has a lot of followers left, but to lose 5 million followers in a short amount of time is a pretty big deal because this does not happen often. But not only has she lost a good amount of followers, have you seen her comments? Surprisingly, Beyoncé has not limited her comments yet, and there is a lot of justice for Aaliyah in the comments. A lot of she knows, a lot of we know, give us back Michael Jackson, oil up. Someone was questioning why Kim still has so many followers. Another person said, "You're on the diddler list, Miss Wholesome. We know what you did, Kim. The fall of the idols. What did you sacrifice for the fame?" Khloe Kardashian 2, how many Diddy parties did you go to? People still not awake, cancel all the Kardashians. And of course, Kris Jenner's comment section is just as bad. And in Kris Jenner's comment section, there's a lot of comments about her and Val. I don't know who Val is, so after this, I'm gonna go do some research. It is crazy to be witnessing like the fall of some of these top celebrities. But you know what they say, everything done in the dark.
The backlash has only made things worse, putting even more pressure on Beyoncé and her public image during this already difficult time.
Explain to me why there's so much Beyoncé drama going around. Like every video I scroll on my For You page, it's about Beyoncé and some scandal that she was in. And she lost 4 million followers on Instagram. Even with Jay-Z, and this one's way more noticeable. Based off the research I've done, I think it has some connection to Diddy because they were confirmed that they were at the parties, which obviously makes sense because I think they were really close friends. And because Diddy has some connection to Tupac and Biggie's death, and how there's an underground tunnel leading to Michael Jackson's home, with also some weird letters that Diddy sent to him, along with how it was actually Diddy who was diddling kids and not MJ. Because of all this, now all the drama that Beyoncé has dealt with in the past is now resurfacing. Now a lot of people believe that she's the reason for a lot of these female artists' death, which include Aaliyah. Apparently, if Aaliyah was still alive to this day, Beyoncé probably wouldn't be Beyoncé. She has to come out and say something, like she has to. Because this whole Diddy situation is finna get a lot of these artists locked up. If all the allegations of Diddy are actually true, and we know that like 50 Cent is making a documentary of him, a lot of these artists are gonna lose their careers. If somehow Diddy was involved in the killings of Tupac and
Adding to the drama, there are rumors that the singer posted a cryptic poem online, with the first letter of each word supposedly spelling out a hidden message accusing Beyoncé of kidnapping her. While this claim is strange and unproven, it has caught the public's attention, sparking even more speculation about Beyoncé's possible involvement in shady activities.
You know, with all this shit going on about Diddy, you know they got them tapes and evidence and they about to come out, and I'm sure everybody gonna be all shocked and whatever, because you know it gotta be something before election. And everybody's been talking about who could be on the tapes, who could be on the tapes. And it's just like people that's on the tapes that a lot of people will be surprised and be I just wouldn't be surprised about. I mean, God forbid, but I'm not going to be surprised if Beyonce is on the tapes, throwing that thing on a circle in Diddy's face. And I'm not making jokes of the conversation, and shit is not funny. But then again, people getting freaky isn't a crime, but they said what's a crime is if they didn't know they was on video. We all know how private Beyonce is and how she makes people sign waivers. But am I going to be shocked and surprised if Beyonce and Jay-Z is having a three-way with Diddy? Doing butt stuff? No. God forbid, but no. This is what I'm going to be shocked about if he did. Now, if Zach Galifianakis is at that party, grinding on a prostitute, doing strange things with his mouth, if he bent over, or if he doing...
One of the more shocking allegations connects Beyoncé to Diddy's notorious parties. Some sources claim that Beyoncé and her husband, Jay-Z, were allegedly caught on tape at these controversial events, which has only added to suspicions about their involvement in Diddy's illegal activities. This rumor has spread quickly, especially after Diddy's arrest, as new details about his past actions continue to...
Beyonce's former bodyguard, Uncle Ron, has come out saying that he believes Beyoncé and Jay-Z are evil, are responsible for the demise of other artists such as Kerry Hilson. He's saying Blue Ivy is not Jay-Z's child, and Beyonce and Jay-Z would do anything to stay to the top, including worshipping other things. Also mentioned that P. Diddy offered him $30,000 to get rid of B.I.G. Do you believe Uncle Ron? This is some heavy stuff. What do you think about this power couple? Do you think it's all just an act and just a business agreement? Do you think that Beyonce's on drugs and is something more sinister going on?
To make matters worse, Beyoncé's former bodyguard has reportedly come forward with claims that he saw Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Diddy involved in morally questionable activities. He called them evil and insisted he had first-hand knowledge of their participation in...
Let's just think about Beyonce and all this. So Beyonce has more Grammys than any person in history. Beyonce does. Then you have stars like Adele, the Adele, who is already an icon herself, saying she's not worthy of the Grammy, that Beyonce deserves it. You have other stars saying they wouldn't be anywhere today if it wasn't for Beyonce. Beyonce's talented, has better music, the music videos, like the list goes on and on. This is weird for a lot of reasons. The first, it's weird to treat Beyonce like she's God. But this is also strange because they're all about the same age. You know, it would almost make more sense if Michael Jackson was still here and people were getting up saying, I grew up listening to Michael Jackson and he really pioneered the way so that I could have the success I have today. This is normal, like, mentor behavior. The fact that they're all the same age is just a little strange. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's a little bit off to me. And then lastly, the music is not that good. You know, we're not trying to be haters. And yes, she has some really good songs that we'll all remember forever, like Single Ladies. But so do all of these other stars like Britney Spears and Taylor Swift and Adele. And if this is true that Kanye was actually saving Taylor Swift, this will be one of the biggest plot twists for us millennials, right? Because this was like one of those big dramas that none of us could wrap our minds around. And a lot of us were Kanye fans, but we're like, that still doesn't make sense. Considering the artist that Beyonce is, having the most amount of Grammys in history, and then having icons like Britney Spears and Adele, etc., thanking her. No, the